There's nothing really but good news coming as we get into the really last bit and the biggest bit of Carnival. Our temperatures looking good, although it will be kind of chilly in the mornings and evenings. Other than that, just nice and quiet. We'll say smooth sailing all the way, not only through Mardi Gras Day, but through Ash Wednesday and all the way to the end of the week. We have a really nice week of weather coming up. Nice and cool on Mardi Gras, and then dry and warming up a little bit more as we get toward the latter part of the week. So if you do like it warmer than how it is right now, we do have that warm up on the way. So pretty in New Orleans this evening. Our temperatures lower 60s from downtown at 63 to the lakefront, also at 63, and Kenner at 62. And again, just a quick peek at your forecast for tonight, hour by hour. Those of you maybe watching the news before you head out to Bacchus or other parades like Cleopatra and Homa, you can see temperatures just dropping gently through the 50s. And then if you're out really late tonight, after midnight, we'll be getting into the 40s. Current temperatures, though, 50s north of the lake for a few spots, 60s for the most part south of Lake Pontchartrain. A little bit of a breeze, too. I was hearing some people talk about that on the parade routes earlier today. Wow, a little chilly breeze here and there, and people were noticing that we do have a bit of wind after we got just this influx of very slightly cooler air. We also had the rain this morning. All of that has pushed off way to the east, now into Florida. We're just looking kind of quiet with just a few clouds left over tonight for our part of Louisiana. Rain totals from this morning were up to almost a half inch at the airport in Kenner, third of an inch at the lakefront, only a tenth of an inch though downtown, not too much at Reserve and Belle Chase. The highest total Slidell at more than a half inch, and some other spots north of the lake a little bit spotty, whether you got a few hundredths of an inch or closer to a half inch plus. Here's our model going forward in time. Through Mardi Gras, lots of sun, looking beautiful, high pressure and control. Few more clouds possible on Mardi Gras Day, where I've paused it here, 10 a.m. Mardi Gras, but still looking dry and cool. And some of these may just be kind of higher clouds, so still looking like a lovely day. And that trend will be with us as we head through the rest of the week. Tonight, though, north of the lake, you can look for lows right at or maybe even just under 40 degrees. South of the lake for early tomorrow, we'll be waking up to middle 40s. Our winds from the north up to about 50 miles per hour. So not extremely breezy, but just a little bit of wind and just a few clouds. And then tomorrow, you saw with our model that high pressure starts to send even some of those out of here. So we'll be looking for highs tomorrow in Mardi Gras. 64. To me, this is almost a perfect day. I hope you enjoy it too. Lots of sun and those winds from the north up to maybe 10 or 12 miles per hour. So not super breezy. A beautiful day overall for a local weather expert forecast. Oh, for tomorrow in Homa, I should have said it's 65 degrees for the daytime hours, and our 50s are expected once again for the evening parades there. And here we are looking into our Monday evening parades, whether it's in New Orleans, in Homa, and a few other spots, events going on. Our temperatures will be dropping through the 50s. And if you're out late on Monday night, 53 degrees by about 10 or 11 o'clock. And then here we are, the Mardi Gras Day planner. So proud of this planner, although I, of course, had nothing to do with making the weather like this, but it just looks like a gorgeous day. Our temperature starting off in the morning, we'll say 7 a.m., about 50 degrees on the dot for south of the lake. Our sunrise at 6:29 a.m. So some of you getting on the road, getting into the city, going different places early. It'll be a little chilly, but then we warm up so nicely into the 60s for the afternoon. And look at this temperature trend. Mardi Gras Day, we'll get pretty close to 70 degrees if we don't just barely touch it. And then Wednesday, Thursday, and through the end of the week, we warm up. And then over the weekend, we'll be right around 80 degrees. A few people have been asking me lately, are we going to have another freeze? And the answer is probably not, but we still need to watch. The average latest freeze dates are here. February 11th for New Orleans, March 3rd for Slidell, but note the latest on record does go all the way until April for most of our spots. So still watching, but no freezes coming this week at least, and probably longer. There's your 7 day as we warm up nicely all the way into the weekend.